Scott's wife gave me his bow for Christmas, and I never even shot it up until August. So I brought it in, got it set up, and started shooting my uncle's bow, and I made it my goal to shoot a buck with my uncle's bow that bow season.
There was no question in my mind or my heart that I would spend the end of October anywhere else but the hills.
I'm going down to the hills. He's probably thinking he's going down to the hills. You know, we're probably going to meet up eventually at one point. You know, we hunted all the same spots. It was kind of the inevitable that we would run into each other.
Wouldn't you know it, run into Curtis in the Walmart parking lot. Bow hunting kind of healed what we had lost. If it wasn't for the hills and bow hunting, I'm not sure where Curtis and I would be right now, but the 2019 season played out the way that it did.
The morning of October 26th, there was something special that happened that day.
Saturday, October 26th. About 7:30 in the morning. Got set up about an hour and a half ago. John Denver is calling for easterly winds today, so we got southeast, east, northeast. There's a big point that wraps around here. A little thick edge and then another little point right here. Got some alfalfa and some whatever else. But it's pretty thick along this edge though. I've scouted this area. And I've jumped a deer over here before. Got a perfect wind blowing right down to where I came from. Skylar's up. We're kind of tag team in this area. He went around the bottom and went up on the other, on a different ridge. Where me and my old man sat last year during the rut. Saw some does. We'll sit tight. We know there's big bucks in this chunk. We got some real big ones on camera last year in here. In the back section. But some of the public chunks we're on this year have been getting hit by other hunters. This chunk in particular. Oh, there's a buck right here. Shit, big one. I'm not putting the other camera on. Shot him right in the guts. It was right where I was aiming, perfect up and down. And for some reason, I was scared of that shoulder. And I just let him walk a little too far. What the fuck was I thinking? I was nervous. My wind was kind of going at him. He came up. I'm set up right along this little point here. I came up this draw. I literally, he snuck up from the bottom. He must have been close to where I came up. Right there, 35 yards. I was just talking to you. I didn't even want to swing this camera around. I didn't have time to sit here and screw around with this camera. And I don't care at all. It would have been nice to see where I shot him on camera. That's the only thing, but I'm almost 100% positive it was a gut shot. And then he like just jumped a little bit and just stood there for a good 10 minutes. And then I'm pretty sure he got my wind. Because my wind kind of was going down that way, or my thermals or something. I'm pretty sure. And then I think he took off and jumped down into the ditch. I don't know where he went after that. I couldn't see him. Good buck. Probably one of the bigger bucks I've shot. 140s probably, I don't know. Big white rack, had some splits on him. Talk about really just failing. What the f am I doing? Probably gonna have to track tonight before the rain. Depending on what my arrow looks like, I know it's gonna be full of guts. It looked perfect up and down, just a hair back. What a shitty feeling. All too often. Scott, if you can hear me right now, please help me find this thing. Keep the pain to a minimum on that buck. I hope I hit something that it just expires soon. It's like the worst feeling in the world. What a loser.
Day 2 of the track job. Yesterday we couldn't find it, kicked him up out of his bed. I don't know if that's on film or not, but he was about 100 yards away watching our back trail up on a ridge, and he went onto private property, so there's not much I can do until I get a hold of the landowner. I tried calling the landowner, left a message, called the warden, left a message. I don't know, maybe the warden can get a hold of him through cell phone or something, but I left a message on like his home phone. And yeah, man, I just really hope that this thing is dead. I don't know how he wouldn't be with a gut shot. I got a go-ahead from the landowner, thank God. And I'm gonna go hopefully find this thing. I hope he's not too far from where I last picked him up, so he didn't look very good when he went up top. Oh man, I don't know. Keep my fingers crossed. I think he's gonna be up here. I just grid searched this whole goddamn CRP field. I prayed to Scott. I prayed to Scott, and I swear to God, right after I said my words, a hawk. A hawk screeched, and he did circles right in this area right here. I'm on him. I hope to God he's over here. Oh my God.
The beast, dude, is down. He's right back here. I'm going like. Look at this thing. What a freaking slab, dude. Yeah. Dude. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Unfreaking believable hill country slob, dude. Oh my God.
Daylight is fading. Your journey is ending. They tell me you'll never come again. My heart is heavy from holding so tightly to only your memory remains. Daylight is fading. The leaves have fallen, feeling so cold now inside my mind.
Live on a farm or what?
Well, this is about as close to fire as you're gonna get. 9-pointer shot on Todd's birthday, October 26th.
Must go now.
Why do we die?
Take hold of all you know now. Cold winds blow in perfect time to bring you back to me. want to hold. Will I remember the moments unspoken, hidden beneath amber skies? You must go now.
I've effectively done it again. We chose not to get up and kayak where we were going to kayak. And then we drove to one spot. There were some guys there and we didn't want to mess them up, so we drove to another spot. Turns out there's a bunch of dudes freaking blasting squirrels away over there. Check my camera. No photos on it. I mean, we've sat on this rig a billion times, just not in this exact tree or this exact setup. But we know it's a good cruising spot, but we're in it with the opposite wind that we're usually in it with. Southeast wind. Usually we like to be in here with the west northwest. So we picked this tree, set up. We were all pissed off, talking about how we weren't going to see anything. Drinking Red Bull, eating M&Ms. I was eating some eggs. I don't even know what happened. I think I went to go get my Red Bull out of my pack, and I looked down the ridge, and at 45 yards, there's deer there.
Do something. Do it again. Do it again. Here. Couple more this way.
See a bunch of junk hanging off of them. I don't know. Curtis said he had a bunch of splits and stuff. Could have possibly been the snaggle monster that we've known of and what one of the ridges in here is named after. If I would have been a little bit better prepared, I could have probably stopped him in one of these little tiny gaps. He just kept going through. There was no... Could have maybe risked something, but I'm not gonna take a bad shot either. Every year this happens. Just when you least suspect it, you don't get that many chances. He was a good one.
Long Beam Ridge. Coming at you from Long Beam Ridge, baby. Bought a bunch of snacks last night. Probably $70 worth in total between me and Curtis. Got some good night's sleep in the old Sleeps Motel. My favorite spot. We had a south wind all night, pretty much. South, southwest. Good for these deer to think they're come back and bed on this point. Throughout the day, it's supposed to switch to straight west by about 9 o'clock, I think. We saw 2 bucks that one day, and then I saw 6 does the next day and no bucks. I just mean it's just a matter of time before the bucks are on the toes. Basically on a pinch in between 2 bedding points. And another thing I like about this spot, the undergrowth is still green and super thick. It's kind of weird seeing snow on the ground and then green leaves. We got a little bit of shooting to the top and good shooting down the ridge. So we snuck up a drainage ditch straight up to this tree, kind of right in the middle of this bench / saddle. Hopefully we can catch something decent cruising through here. I'm gonna put a dip in now. Breakfast.
right by this drainage ditch. Come up by us probably about 45, 50 yards. He's just going up on that point looking for does. The does ain't even in here yet. They'll probably be coming pretty soon.
Matt.
Man, I heard him, man. I heard him. I don't know what happened. I hit him, didn't I? Oh man, I don't know what happened. We got him. I don't know what happened. Just how we planned it. Big cruiser come over. I'm very unsure about that shot. I think I hit a branch. I had to try and snaggle it through there. But it definitely sounded like I hit him. I thought I hit that twig. I thought we were gonna get a gravy 20-yard shot here. He's on the private. Looked pretty wide, not much for tine length. Who cares? I'm scared, dude. Damn, dude, that was a good buck, man. I don't even know how big he was. Hit him right where you need to hit him. No way. I think so. I'm almost 100% positive. I think he's drilled him, dude. Deflected off a twig and fucking went right in. Right in. Dude, no, I'm serious, dude. I'm serious. I was 100% positive. Let me watch. Oh, shit. Oh, they're perfect. I knew I hit that twig. Not too far forward. Like double lunge. Like he's juiced. Yeah. Oh, baby. Well, no. If it's double lungs. Well, you go up there, there should be blood all over with a rage. Pounded him. Isn't it? I think so. I just think so. Dude. Harness back on before I fall out. Gotta text my dad. Dude, we've hunted freaking Long Beam Ridge so many damn times. So many times. We had a good encounter here last Sunday. We had a freaking awesome encounter here last Sunday. Oh man. It looked good. It sounded like full body passed through. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like that diaphragm. Yeah. Boom. Let's wait. I don't know. What buck right here? Good one. Could juice that guy too. Long Beam Ridge is freaking on fire, dude. If we grunt it, that thing will come back down the hill. See, and then you thermal suck it up. This is premium. You just know when it's gonna be a good day in this spot.
good blood trail. It's got snow on the ground. It's easy to see. I looked over this trail here is a private boundary, so we're gonna have to go ask this guy if we can go back there and look. And I can see blood across down the other ridge for a ways in the snow, but I can't. I don't see him, so I wish I could see him. I'm kind of scared, but I wish I could find the arrow too. But otherwise, we're gonna go grab our stuff, pack that back to the truck, and go see if we can get this guy to let us go over there and take a look. Asked the landowner here, not to be named, if we could come over, and he actually brought us out here on his ATV, and then I mean we only walked down probably about 10 yards, and I can see him down there at the bottom of the ridge. So we're gonna go drag him up here. There's another dead buck down there. This is the one I shot. There's another big giant dead buck down there.
Up here, that just looks like. Well, that's a nice buck though.
That thing's awesome.
We did it, dude. That's it. I'm done. God.